Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. It will not resonate with everyone, be your story, but I'm hoping to reach the masses. But this is for Capricorn, full Celtic cross. See what energies are coming in. Hoping for a positive reading, but if not, we'll work through it. One thing you can do, you can change your path if you don't like the one you're on or the one that's presented to you. But we do have to pay attention to the energies that are coming in so we can change that path. Things are moving forward quickly for Capricorn for some of you. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be getting a car. Some of you may be thinking of just traveling, but it's the Chariot in the upright. When I get this card, a lot of times things move forward quickly, but we shall see. Let's get started. The Emperor in the upright, taking control of a situation and dominating a situation and getting on top of things, is someone who rules well. What's crossing the Emperor is a decision-making thing. They need to make a decision on two different things that are occurring in the life, possibly your life. An Emperor can be an Aries, but I'm thinking this is more of an energy of taking control, but you're having trouble making a decision on something. Or you're wanting to make a choice or keep something or everything that you want. You may have to drop one thing, but you're wanting to keep everything that is yours, that you love or that brings you passion. So I think a choice is going to be presented to you and you may not want to make it, or you may try to work it out in some other way. Avoiding a tower situation, that's good. You're avoiding a disruption in your life, or that is your goal, is not to have disruptions in your life that come crumbling around you. Foundation is Temperance, is gaining balance. That's a great card. Now as I read these, I will clarify because it'll give us a whole different story or a complete story of what we need to know. In the past, you were dealing with manipulators, the Magician in reverse. In the near future, you refuse to fight with anybody or argue. You're going to put down your swords, or they will put down their swords with you, whoever's arguing with you. Possible future outcome or advice from the universe is to break free, possibly, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's what it means, is breaking free, or things coming out that were hidden before. Someone maybe was trying to fly under the radar, but now things will come out, or someone will break free from something. Outside influences, the Knight of Rods in reverse. That could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just someone acting like this. They're in reverse or short-tempered, and they're inconsistent with their decision making, but it's an outside influence. It could be just the energy of someone unable to make a decision, or things moving very, very quickly back and forth erratically, Hopes and fears, Two of Cups, partnerships, emotional stability that you're wanting, friendships, all lovers, couples. That's your hopes and fears. I'm thinking you're hoping for this because it's in the upright. And the outcome, the Ace of Rods. Oh, that's a good card. That's a passionate new beginning somewhere. So you're going to take control. Let's find out what everything is going on. You do avoid a tower situation, which is good. You're not going to fight with anybody in the future. You're not even going to think about it. But let's see what's going on. The Emperor in the upright with the Two of Wands crossing it. Why are you there for Capricorn? I had to think for a second there. Things of the past. A decision of things in the past. The Emperor, Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Why are you there for Capricorn? Could have to do with a fire sign again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in reverse. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to take control, make a decision from something in the past so you can regain strength. Could, like I said, have to do with a fire sign or someone with that energy. Now your goal is the Tower in reverse, and you want it in reverse. It's also what they call what crowns you, what's above you. So the Tower in reverse, why you there? coming out of feeling trapped. I'm seeing that this is a stalker card. With a lot of the signs, it's the Eight of Swords. With this one, is someone coming out of feeling trapped, possibly, and they avoided a tower. So you break free. I see that you break free from something. The Tower and the Eight of Swords, both in reverse. Why you there for Capricorn? Good cards. Excellent cards. Because before you didn't gain a victory in something. Something was not victorious, so you broke free from it, and you thought, I avoided a bad situation anyway. Now the foundation is Temperance. It's regaining balance. So that is on your mind to regain balance in your life, and you do. The Temperance. Yeah, you're going to do a little give and take, maybe wheeling and dealing with people. Some of you may help somebody, or someone may help you with the Six of Pentacles. You know, regain the balance, balancing the scales. Now I need another card for the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles, both in the upright, is the foundation. Why you there for Capricorn? Yeah, you're going to knock something off that no longer serves you. You're going to end the negatives so you can regain balance, and there may be some give and take. That's the Death card in the upright. It's not necessarily a bad card. It means that you end something and leave it ended. And I have a feeling it has to do with the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse in the past is a master manipulator. A lot of times it is. It could be relationships, jobs, or just circumstances in your life. The Magician in reverse. Why you there for Capricorn? Yep, you told this, you said something to the manipulator or someone that's manipulative. You contacted them. You said what you wanted to say, and they had to say what they wanted to say to you. And it looks like it may have made you feel a little trapped. And so you just decide to take control of the situation. And you may have ended it, like I said. But the Magician in reverse, the Eight of Wands in the upright while you're there. Something's trying to come out. It could have to do with heartbreak. Sometimes it does have to do with third parties, but not always. Sometimes it's someone just broke your heart, and you may have said, you did this to me, I'm done. I'm done with what you did to me. And like I said, it could be anything. It could be marriage. It could be someone you were seeing for a while. Someone in your family or business. It could be anything. It's going to be different for a lot of you, but it did happen. A manipulative situation did happen for all of you, just about, or a large majority of you. Now, in the near future, you're putting down your swords, or somebody else is with you. There's no longer any more fighting. So, Five of Swords in reverse. Why you there for Capricorn? Why'd you lay down your swords? Yeah, you got on top of things and said, I'm not doing this no more, with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is someone taking their stand and saying, I said enough, and I'm doing it my way. Five of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands in the upright. Why are you there? Yeah, because you found it as a hopeless situation to keep on battling with them, so you got on top of things. The Seven of Wands is getting on top of things and making things work for a change. So you decide to put down your swords out of a hopeless situation that wasn't even worth arguing with, and you decided to go a different route. Now, possible future outcome and the advice from the universe is about breaking free, letting things, when things come to light. So, Seven of Swords in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? Page of Cups in reverse. I don't think you're going to accept messages about underhanded things. You broke free from something. You're not happy with the messages you received, and you may turn something away because of that. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, both in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? Laying down your swords again. Five of Swords. So that's telling you right away that's important to lay down your swords, for things that don't serve you. I'm not saying be a walking mat. I'm saying don't argue over something that's just not worth it. Don't let it get so heated, because with the Five of Swords in the upright, which it is not. If it were in the upright, things could get pretty heated and even physical. You refuse to let it get that way, to get, to that point. Now you got the Knight of Rods coming towards you right here, and it's in reverse. So it's good. A lot of times it's someone really quick with their words and a little with a temper almost, or they come across kind of wrong. But the Knight of Rods in reverse, why you there for Capricorn? If someone's not happy, someone doesn't feel like they got their happily ever after with you, or the situation around whoever this is, or this energy, whatever it is, someone felt like they did not get this with you, or you felt like you did not get it with them. That's the Ten of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Rods, Ten of Cups in reverse, why you there is the outside influence over all this. I'm seeing someone may have unblocked or actually put down their swords and could see things for what they are now. And they see that there was no happiness there, you know, or whatever situation was occurring with fighting. So someone decides to lay down their swords. Now your hopes and fears is partnerships, love possibly, you know, getting together with someone you care about. Two of Cups in the upright. Why you there for Capricorn? King of Cups. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, a watery type energy. Something of emotions. It could be this is what you're wanting from somebody. Two of Cups. King of Cups. Why you there for Capricorn? It also could be this. Someone wants this with you. That's a water energy. And again, breaking free from a stagnant or a situation that was you felt was underhanded. Someone breaks free from this behavior or this situation. Doesn't mean they necessarily all the way run off or anything like that. It's just that things were exposed and now there's freedom in knowing what had happened and how you can recover. Now in the very end, you got the Ace of Rods. This is a brand new beginning. A brand new passionate beginning. Exciting. Ace of Rods. Why are you there for Capricorn? The Emperor still in control. That's very important. We got that twice, right? So someone taking control with a passionate new energy. For some of you, like I said, it could be an Aries, but I'm thinking this taking control with a passionate new beginning. A lot of passion, a lot of fire here also. Ace of Rods, the Emperor, both in the upright while you're there. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, some of you may be thinking of starting a new beginning. For some of you, it could have been, just for some of you, it could have been someone in the past that broke your heart. For others, it would be somebody totally new. But one thing I know, that there is a passionate new beginning happening. Someone may feel like they're not really secure with it because someone is taking on their power and taking control. So the King of Pentacles may not know what to do with the situation at first. But he is there. And it could be that you're taking a passionate new beginning because before the King of Pentacles wasn't taking control of the situation. Somebody in your life or someone around you. Or like I said, this could be like your energy because you are a Capricorn. And you're taking control maybe because of things in the past weren't in control. We did see that there was a manipulative situation here, whether you did it or somebody else. But I'm thinking it was, yeah, there was messages going back and forth about heartbreak and look what you did. Or, you know, whether someone's saying this to you, you're saying that to them. You do avoid a tower situation. You become untrapped. Not feeling bound, even though there was not a victory in whatever situation occurred, you felt like it was not beneficial to your home. You're taking control. You're having trouble making a decision. It has to do with the past. It's the current environment. You've regained balance. There's some give and take of something that ended. You're laying down your swords, getting on top of things of something that was considered hopeless. You break free again, putting down your swords of arguments. Someone is still coming towards you that's a little bit argumentative, but they're seeing clearly how things are, that this situation wasn't bringing a happily ever after. Your hopes and fears, I'm thinking their hopes is the Two of Cups with the King of Cups. And maybe you sit there and have a romantic or at least a friendship outing with somebody or a get-together with somebody and breaking free from past restrictions or deceptions. In the end, the Ace of Rods is there as a passionate new beginning, and control is being taken. Maybe, like I said, the King of Pentacles could be someone you're involved with. It could be another Capricorn. It could be a Taurus or Virgo, or just like I said, someone not feeling very independent. I see that this is the Y card. You're taking on a new beginning. Why? Because before it wasn't that way, and now you're gaining control again. In the end, you get the Justice card in the upright, so you get what you deserve. You know, the universe is giving you what you deserve. And it's something that is positive for you with the Justice card in the upright. Something that is rightfully yours be given to you. So this is a good reading, Capricorn. I wish I had this reading. Seriously, and so do a few of my other readings that did not come out so well, you know, for other people. If you like this path, continue on with your energy, with, you know, putting down your swords and everything else, so these things can come to you. If you don't want these new beginnings with whoever this is referring to, then change the path and don't offer a new beginning. That's how you do it. This is how you control the situation. But this is your reading, and it's a good reading. And I'm going to let you go. I'll talk to you later. I'll be giving you another reading, and please hit the subscribe and that little bell so you can be notified when I give them. And let's see if this continues on. But I don't see a whole lot, you know, being terrible for you, except for maybe some past energies of arguments and heartbreak that you are overcoming. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.